In this video, I am showing you the 5 ways you can incorporate an alpha hydroxy acid, or AHA, into your skincare routine. What is an AHA and do you need one? Check out my recent video where I explain just this. It's called the 7 reasons you need an AHA in your routine. This really does not have to be complicated or expensive. So for very little effort, you can actually create amazing changes on your skin. And the best part is, many of these changes can be seen quickly, sometimes after just the first use. That makes AHAs a very satisfying addition to your routine. So here is the recap of the 7 benefits. I will refer back to this list as I discuss products and routines so that you can understand which of these 7 you will be tackling. The options I am about to show you work for just about any budget and any amount of time commitment. Everything I mentioned will be linked in the description of this video. Your first option for incorporating an AHA into your routine is the easiest one. I like to recommend this one for beginners or those with very sensitive skin. You can incorporate a glycolic acid cleanser in your morning routine. So just swap out your regular cleanser for a glycolic cleanser. With a wash-off product like a cleanser, you will have a lower chance of irritation. So of the 7 benefits I shared with you in the last video, an AHA cleanser will help with restoring a glowing complexion and improving the skin texture. This will not really give you as much benefit for anti-aging or hyperpigmentation because it's not contacting your skin long enough. A glycolic cleanser will also help restore a physiologic pH to your skin. This reinforces your skin barrier and prepares your skin to absorb a vitamin C product most effectively if you have one of those in your routine. And if you are unclear about these benefits, again, start with my last video where I go into more depth on these concepts. The most affordable option I recommend all the time is under $10. It's the L'Oreal 3.5% Pure Glycolic Acid Cleanser. This one also has salicylic acid in it. This is gentle, it's effective, and it is great for beginners or someone who wants to use this cleanser daily without irritation. But if you want a glycolic cleanser with a higher percentage of glycolic acid in it, you will have to pay a little bit more money. I do think that these cleansers are worth the splurge if you are an experienced AHA user or you need more drastic improvements in your skin. The 2 stronger glycolic cleansers I recommend are Glytone Mild Gel Cleanser with a free acid value of 4%. This also comes in a cream cleanser form. The gel is for oily skin types and the cream is for normal to dry skin types. And the second option is SkinCeuticals Glycolic Renewal Cleanser with 8% glycolic acid, in addition to phytic acid and salicylic acid. Now remember, my very important key point from the last video. Products with a higher percentage of glycolic acid will give better results, but typically these products will cost more. Glytone is a brand that is a perfect example. Their products can be pricey, but they are one of the only brands that has a big range of glycolic percentages to choose from, and they are transparent about the free acid values in their products, and they have a simple ingredient list, which is always my preference. Their products are geared towards giving you clinical level results from home. You do not always get what you pay for in skincare, but with this brand, Glytone, I think many of their options are worth the money. I have several standout Glytone products linked below. So if you choose to incorporate an AHA in the form of a cleanser, here is how you can do it. You will cleanse with your glycolic acid cleanser and pat your face dry. Next, apply your treatment product, such as a vitamin C serum or another active depending on what you are treating. Then apply a moisturizer and a sunscreen if you need one. While you can use this cleanser twice a day, I think just once a day is plenty for most people. Okay, the second way you can incorporate an acid into your routine is with a leave-on product such as an AHA toner or a glycolic acid serum. This also works very well in your morning skincare routine. So for this, you will use a gentle cleanser such as the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser or the La Roche-Posay Gentle Foaming Cleanser. Those are two of my all-time favorites, and those are linked below. And then you will apply the toner or serum and follow that with a moisturizer and sunscreen. Of course, you can do this exact same routine at night minus the sunscreen, but if you have a retinoid in your routine, then I recommend doing the retinoid at night and using your AHA in the morning. Or if you still prefer to do this at night, just alternate nights with the retinoid so that you are not using both retinoid and AHA layered on the same night. This will increase your risk of irritation. One of my new discoveries for a toner is by Versed. It's the Weekend Glow Brightening Solution. Not only does this one have 3% glycolic acid, but it also has 2% lactic acid, 0.5% azelaic acid, and 0.3% kojic acid. This covers the gamut of the most effective topical acids for dark spots, acne spots, and dull complexion. It even has a derivative of vitamin C formulated for treating dark spots, and it contains niacinamide. This is a very refreshing product that gives overall brightening and softening of the skin texture. A similar product with a higher glycolic acid concentration is by The Ordinary. It's the glycolic acid 7% toning solution. This product is the most affordable, and you get a large quantity for this price. The ingredient list is a little complex for the purpose of this product, so that is the one downside to me. To use this, you will apply a few drops onto a cotton round and then apply it to the face. For an even stronger, more focused product, check out another one of my top drugstore recommendations, the L'Oreal 10% Pure Glycolic Acid Serum. This is a really good amount of glycolic acid, especially for what you can find at this price and in the drugstore. Unlike all the other products I've mentioned so far, I believe that you are going to start getting into the anti-aging and hyperpigmentation benefits from this product because this one is going to stay on your skin and it's a higher percentage of the active AHA. So with consistent use over time, you will start getting more of these significant skin changes with this product. Let's move on to our third option for incorporating an AHA into your routine. This option is for you if you want results, but you don't want to have to do something every single day. I call this my lazy option, and honestly, I go for this option a lot lately. You can incorporate an AHA mask just 1 to 2 times per week, preferably at night. You will leave this product on for a few minutes and then rinse. This is great for instant results of skin texture and brightening. It's one of the most satisfying parts of my own skincare routine. So I choose to do this at night on the nights where I take a break from my retinol product. I try to use my retinol 3 to 5 times per week, and 1 to 2 times per week, I'll use the glycolic acid product like a mask. This mask by Versed is my new current obsession. It's the Doctor's Visit Instant Resurfacing mask. It has 2% glycolic acid, 2% lactic acid, and 0.15% salicylic acid. After my first time ever using this product, I had instantly glowing skin that felt so smooth but really not tight or uncomfortable. Check out my unboxing and initial reaction video I made on this product. That was a really fun video to make. So this is what I am using a few nights a week right now. I will use a gentle cleanser first, then apply the mask as directed, and follow with a moisturizer if needed. Keep this nighttime routine simple. A similar concept to a mask is an at-home chemical peel. This option is best for those who are experienced AHA users. These can be highly effective for anti-aging, brightening the skin, and fading dark spots. I have 2 at-home peel options to recommend. The first is by Glytone. This is aimed to give you near clinical level results at home. This is the Rejuvenating Mini Peel Gel. It has a 10.8% free acid value of glycolic acid. Glycolic peels in a medical office are usually 20% and higher, but with consistency, you can use products like this to create noticeable changes in your skin over time. It is very difficult to find products with transparent labeling, pure glycolic acid, and minimal additional ingredients. This is an absolute top recommendation that is worth the price to me. The second peel recommendation is the Peeling Solution by The Ordinary. This is your most affordable option, and I recommend this for experienced users only. This is kind of a wild product. It can be very beneficial, but you need to be super careful with this and patch test it before using. This has a 30% AHA combination. Note, this is not 30% glycolic acid. It's an AHA mixture, including glycolic, lactic, tartaric, and citric acid. And it has 2% beta-hydroxy acid in the form of salicylic acid. You will apply this precisely as recommended on the label. If you are interested in a full product review on this, let me know. I'll show you exactly how to use it and give you some other tips as well. These last two peel options I mentioned, I would do these less frequently than the less potent masks. I would say once per week would be the absolute most I would do this. Even just monthly use is reasonable as well. On to option number 4. If you want something even quicker than a mask and something that you can do in the morning or nighttime, choose a peel pad. I have several options that I love at different price points. My favorite, most affordable option is by L'Oreal, the Revitalift Bright Reveal Peel Pads. These have a very simple formula with minimal ingredients and a 10% glycolic acid complex. You can expect to have a brighter complexion after using these. These are a great price with a very high percentage of glycolic acid. The drawback to this option, in my opinion, is that these can feel quite strong on the skin. It gives off a tingling sensation that can take a few minutes to resolve. For some people, this might be a little too uncomfortable. Now, I will compare this affordable option to one at a slightly higher price point. It's the Skin Fix Resurface Plus Enzyme Exfoliating Pads. This has more ingredients in it compared to the L'Oreal option. These ingredients help offset that tingling feeling associated with the glycolic acid, so I find these a bit more tolerable to use. It has a strong acid content in it, including 5% glycolic acid, 5% lactic acid, and 2% salicylic acid. And it has niacinamide as well. So beyond just the glycolic acid that is in the L'Oreal pads, this has the extra acids in it, including salicylic acid, which is the best acid for acne-prone skin. However, if acne truly is part of your focus in your skincare routine, I like to recommend the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. These have 10% glycolic acid and 2% salicylic acid. So this has the highest concentration of both of these key acids combined into one product. This pad is double-sided with a soft side and a more textured side depending on your exfoliation needs. I will also point out that this comes with 60 pads compared to the L'Oreal option with only 30 pads, so the price difference ends up not being that far off. I have a newer option that I discovered recently at Ulta. It's the Urban Skin RX Clear and Even Tone Clarifying Glycolic Pads. This is a good compromise on price while still having a higher concentration of acids. This has 7.5% glycolic acid, 2% salicylic acid, and a mixture of other acids including kojic, lactic, phytic, and citric acid. It also contains niacinamide and azelaic acid, which is good for dark spots and acne. It has arbutin, which is also good for dark spots, and it has retinol palmitate. So a very interesting product for a more affordable price. This one is under $18 for 30 pads. So to use a peel pad option in your routine, this is what I recommend. You will first cleanse with a gentle cleanser, then apply the peel pad in a gentle swiping motion across the face and neck, and finish with a moisturizer on top, and you are done. You must remember to pair this with a sunscreen during the day. And another reminder, do not layer a retinol at the same time. Instead, do these on alternating days if you have a retinoid in your routine. Now, that brings us to my final option for incorporating an AHA into your routine. Use a glycolic acid cream as your moisturizer. So this combines your treatment and moisturizer step into one. I would do this in the morning if you have a retinoid in your routine at night. Or if you do not use a retinol product, you can use this one at night instead. or even twice daily if your skin tolerates it. This is a great option if you really want more anti-aging and hyperpigmentation correction out of your glycolic acid product, because you can use this consistently over the long term. So for a glycolic acid cream, you can get a general cream with glycolic acid in the ingredients label or at a really low percentage. This option will be fine for keeping the skin moisturized and smooth, but remember, it will not create more drastic changes on your skin unless you are at a higher percentage of that glycolic acid ingredient. This may be an area you want to splurge on. Here is what I recommend. Glytone Rejuvenating Cream. It comes in options with a free acid value of 10, 15, and 20. When used on a daily basis, you will be able to notice improvement of fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, texture, and a brighter complexion. The higher the percentage, the more significant the changes. But I always recommend starting lower and building up unless you already have a background of using topical acids. I will link these options below. So there you have it. 5 very easy ways to incorporate an AHA product into your routine so that you can start brightening your skin and reversing signs of aging right now. All of the products I recommend for glowing and youthful skin are linked below. So tell me in the comments what you are loving so that we can all learn from each other. And come say hi on Instagram at The Budget Dermatologist. See you soon.